So I came to the United States when I was 4 years old. They were the first wave of Chinese students who came out of China post-Cultural Revolution to study in the United States. And once they came to the United States, to them, this was really a land of freedom, right? It's a place where you can actually vote, exercise your free speech rights, which is something that didn't really exist in China and still doesn't to this day. But my father, because he loved life in America so much, he didn't go back to China for over 20 years until he got his U.S. citizenship and he knew that he could stay in the United States.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And so, being immigrants, even though they enjoy the freedoms here in the United States, getting plugged into politics is like a whole different animal, right? And I would say I got my start because, when I was in high school, my favorite subjects were government and history. I just loved reading about, U.S. history, about Civil War history, Abraham Lincoln. Those are some of the favorite periods that I love studying. And when I had the opportunity to, it's very strange, my high school had a position called the Public Relations Officer.
Wow.
In student government. But the side benefit of being the public relations officer in my high school was that I got to sit on city council and give updates of what was happening in the high school to the city council of the community I lived in. And this was in Sammamish, Washington, which is outside of Seattle. So that was my first foray into public life. And I even wrote a column in the local newspaper about high school happenings. And that's when I realized that, being part of the public conversation and having a public life was really, really important to me.